What's up, YouTube? Long time no see. I've been pretty busy, as you can tell. So yeah, got married on July 12th. My wonderful wife. It was a great day. I'm not going to bore you guys with details, but it was awesome. Spent way too much money, but it was a great day. So I've got a lot of just random stuff to talk about. First of all, housekeeping. I'm smoking a Missouri Meerschaum, gifted to me by Wardog. Which seems to smoke pretty good. Actually, this is the first time I've lit it up, but I'm also smoking a gift from Wardog, which is his Gladiator. Let's see, what's this called? Gloucester SS37 Gladiator. It's his own pressed cake that he made. I can't remember what he made it out of, but it's pretty good. I'm going to do a short kind of review on it. It's smoking really good in this corncob, actually, which surprises me because my experience with corncobs isn't that great, but maybe I just haven't had a good one, because this one seems to be smoking really well. Now, this cake that Wardog made is an Arrow English, he calls it, which actually are two things that I'm not a big fan of, but his is really good. I know he made a video of it, and if I can figure it out, I'll try to link it down in the bucket. But I'll just describe what I'm tasting. First of all, the aromatic portion of it is not sticky, which makes a big difference in my book. It's more of a flowery and fragrant arrow. And the English in it is very light, which I like, because English I'm still just not a big fan of. There are some that I like fairly well. There's a McClellan, I think it's McClellan, that I got gifted to me from W.V. Piper, which I like quite a bit. Other than that, not a big English fan, but like I said, I get a real fragrant, kind of flowery smell and taste off of this, and it has just a hint of English that kind of kicks it a little bit. It smokes very cool and very dry. It has just a little bit of sweetness that makes it a very nice smoke, and I'm highly enjoying it. I've kind of spaced it out how much I've probably got one or two bowls left, maybe. It was a fairly decent size chunk that he cut off for me. Like I said, I've been spacing it out a little bit, trying not to use it up too quickly, because I wanted to do a review on it, like now. Overall, I like it. Did a very good job, Robert. It's very smoky, but it's good. I don't think it's a little too windy to try some smoke rings, but let's see. There was a good one. It has a really thick, soupy smoke to it, I guess is the best way to describe it. I like it. I like it when I can really feel the smoke. Because there are some blends that's like, where's the smoke? And I'm, you know, whatever. Anyway. Enough about that. So, months ago, I talked to my parents because they were taking a trip to Nebraska, where they're from and where I was born. Kind of an annual family outing, which I didn't go to this year. But I asked them to talk to my uncles and see if they had any of my grandfather's pipes. And sure enough, one of my uncles did. And I had them ask him if I could have one for sentimental reasons and to possibly smoke it if they were in good enough condition. Well, I didn't hear anything about it, and I kept asking about it. Everybody was pretty sneaky, and then the night of the wedding, we got a couple of gifts. Excuse me. And sure enough, one was unmarked, and I opened it up, and my uncle had sent me a couple of pipes. This one here was my grandfather's pipe. He actually probably had, nobody can remember how many, but I'm sure he had a couple of different pipes. But this is really special to me. It's a Westbrook Dr. Grabo, and you can see like the bit is pretty chewed up, and it's got a lot of oxidation on it. But the bowl looks okay. It's got a little bit of residue in it that would have to be reamed out, but it's cool. I'm gonna send this, I think, to somebody to get it refurbished and see what some expert opinions are on it to see if I could smoke it, because this is really cool. One of my grandfather's pipes. He also sent me one of my great-grandfather's pipes. Now this, obviously you can see, is unsmokable, but still very cool. And this is one I've never heard of before, Willard. Of course, that doesn't mean anything. I haven't heard of a lot of stuff. But you can see here it looks like it got burnt out. And it's got some really heavy cake on it. But it's a cool pipe. It's definitely a good thing to display and have for my collection, saying this is my great-grandfather's. So I was thoroughly impressed with that. So thank you, Uncle Alan. I'm sure you probably won't see this. But that's so cool. I was very happy and excited about that. Once again, using my Johnny D tamper. Never leave home without it. So yeah, just minor life things. Major life things and minor life things. Kept me away from doing YouTube. I'm still watching everybody when I get a chance. Got the kiddos to think about and look after most of the time. And job, of course. House hunting. All sorts of stuff going on right now. So, I'm just going to go ahead and sign off. Thanks everybody for watching. Wardog, as always. Thank you, brother. And everybody have a great day. Peace. God bless.